Jim O'Sullivan, Mazda North American Operations.
Now you can say hi, Luann.
Hi, Luann. How are you today? Great to see you.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
Good. Welcome to the LA show and to the Mazda stand.
Well, thank you. And I was just down at the Green Car Award, and you were nominated for the Green Car Award.
Yes, for our Tribute Hybrid vehicle, we were just nominated for Green Award, which is fantastic to hear for us because, as you know, Mazda certainly is very environmentally conscious. We build basically small cars globally and sell them all over the world, and we're really happy to hear about the Green Car Award today.
We do think of Mazda as small, kind of racy cars, but being green conscious is not really on everyone's mind. In fact, you just told me that you have PZEV cars.
Yes, our PZEV cars are basically in our Mazda 6 and in our Mazda 3 vehicles, which basically is one of our most popular models. They're as clean as the Toyota hybrid Prius is, and as clean as the Civic hybrid. So, you know, we don't sacrifice zoom, yet in terms of environmentally, they're as clean as basically hybrid vehicles are.
And Jim, not everyone knows what PZEV is. So for them to not know what evaporative emissions come from a car, can you explain that?
Yeah, basically what it is, it's very, very simple. It's compared to regular internal combustion engines. There's a lot of increased technology that's in our engines and in our powertrains that basically make these vehicles just, in terms of emissions, very, very minimal. So it's a matter of catalytic converters, a lot of things that we end up doing with sensors, computer technology, adding a lot of hardware to the vehicle. Cost to us, but we think it's the right thing to do for the environment.
And I understand down, if you're in Riverside, the air going into the car is dirtier than the air going out.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily pick Riverside per se, but in terms of a lot of cases around the country and even around the world where there's a lot of smog, technically the intake by the time it comes out through the exhaust is cleaner, if not as clean as the air coming in.
Yeah, Southern California was barraged by fires this last summer. And you've been working with the firemen around this area.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, what we did 2 years ago was we had 50 Tribute hybrids prior to going into production with the vehicle that we donated to the San Diego, Los Angeles, and Orange County Fire Authority. And we did that based upon saying thank you for all the hard work that they did on the fires that happened several years ago. Because a lot of our, obviously, families, a lot of our workers, a lot of our dealership employees were impacted by the fires, whether it's evacuation. And we did that as a thank you for them, and it was primarily driven for fire education. So these 50 vehicles that we donated 2 years ago were used by the fire authorities in these 3 major counties for updating and educating people on fire issues. And hopefully, as a result of that, we were able to save some homes and property, but more importantly, some lives.
It's a great idea. You also have hydrogen. People don't know that.
Yes, we do have hydrogen. As a matter of fact, the rotary engine, which is currently in our RX-8, is perfectly situated for hydrogen. We have a number of vehicles that are on the road in Japan today that we've got with certain clients of ours that run on both hydrogen and gasoline. And we're also looking at hydrogen, gasoline, and electric. The great thing about the rotary engine is it's really adaptable to hydrogen. Where you as a consumer, if there's not a hydrogen filling station any place by, let's say you're driving from Los Angeles to San Francisco, you're going up through the valley, you're on I-5, there's not a hydrogen fueling station anywhere nearby, you got to run basically on gasoline. You as a consumer, easy switch on the dash, you pull up with gasoline, fill it up with gas, you get to the Bay Area, got a hydrogen fueling station, switch back to hydrogen. Very, very simple on behalf of the consumer. So we're pushing the envelope on there, continuing to do R&D and research on that, but the rotary engine is a perfect solution for both hybrid and gas.
Now, the only other manufacturer I've heard like that is BMW. Are you the only one that has dual mode gas and hydrogen?
Well, there's a lot of manufacturers that are out there that are in pilot stage, a lot like we are. I know Ford's working on a lot of hydrogen. There's a lot of comments made, I think, yesterday by Al Mulally in terms of what Ford is doing, which, as you know, is one of our significant synergy partners that we have. But for us, I mean, we think what we've got going is unique because we're the only ones in the world that have rotary engine.
Well, Jim, thank you so much for taking the time with me.
Well, thanks for coming by the Mazda display.